Hello world. By far, we have implemented iBurp extender into our Jython series. And also in our last video, we have loaded additional modules to this extender. In this video, however, we'll be implementing iTab. And you can see that this iTab will create another tab just like these, like user options or project options. So to know it better, I'll be referring iBurp extender. You can see that there's a public interface named iBurp extender, and to implement that we have imported iBurp extender, and also we have implemented that to this class. If I am going back to iTab, we can see that there's a interface called iTab. So I'll be copying iTab and I'll be importing that. Also I'll be extending to iTab. Now let's move to the documentation again. You can see that there's a two method. One is get tab caption and another is get UI component. For get tab caption, you can see that return the caption that should appear on the custom tab. That means we can create our name or we can add our tab name from this method. So let's implement this. I'll be copying this and I'll be creating a definition, or you can say that it's a method, and as we are inside this class we'll be parsing self, and I'll be return new tab. So hopefully you will be able to see that in our burp shoot. And also we'll be implementing get UI component. So definition get UI component, I'll be passing self, and for now I'll be doing nothing. Also you can see that in this documentation we have to implement add suite tab. So I'm copying this thing, and you can see that in our last tutorial we have implemented callbacks dot print output, and this will eventually output your string to burp. So I'll be implementing again, it's already in the iBurp extender callbacks. So we'll be implementing that thing, and we have already created our callback. So callbacks dot add suite tab, and I'll be passing self. So I have already passed that self, and you can see that we have to reload this extension by clicking on that checkbox. But every time doing like this and also loading like this, there's a shortcut to this thing. So we can what we can do, we can press and hold control from our keyboard, and we can click on this checkbox. If you are using Mac, you can press command as well. So I'm pressing control and I'm clicking on this checkbox, and you can see our extension automatically reloads. So we do not have to unload this extension and load this extension again and again. So you can see that we have output called ABCD and we are having some errors. like I have to find. So okay, what it is saying that this cannot be null, right? Get UI component. So if I am clicking on this documentation again, you can see that what it is saying. It is saying that return the component that should be used to this custom tab, right? So for this, as we are working with Java, we need to import two things. Number one is a layout and also a panel, right? So in this burp, will be we won't be implementing, or we won't be creating a new frame, so that we do not want any kind of new window, right? So we want a tab, and this tab is provided by burp, so we need to play by their rules. Also, as it is a Java thing, so we need to import swing objects. So we'll be importing from javax dot swing. I'll be importing jpanel. Also, I'll be importing the layout, and the layout can be found at java.awt. I'll be importing border layout. Now what we'll be doing, we'll be creating our panel. So I am naming this panel equals to, I'll be creating a jpanel, and obviously it's a border layout. So I am passing this border layout to our panel. After that, we'll be returning this panel. So let's move to our extension tab. I'm pressing Control and clicking on this checkbox. Again, I'm getting an error. Okay, cannot import jpanel. So let's check the name properly. Okay, so it's a naming convention error. The P should be in capital format. Again, I'm reloading this extension. And you can see that we have our new tab, right? It's not doing anything, but we are having our new tab. We can rename it to hello world. I'm just saving this thing, and again I'll be reloading this extension. If you are doing burp development, this is the most irritating part, where you have to wait for this thing to load. So you can see that our tab renamed to hello world. So what if I want to add a button? So let's move to our code, and I'll be importing jbutton, and I'll be creating a button named b1, and it's a jbutton, and I'll be naming this ABCD. and we should add this to our panel. So the for adding we should add panel dot add, and we'll be adding this button. So I'm saving this and I'm reloading this extension. So I'll be moving to extender and clicking on this checkbox while pressing control from my keyboard, and you can see that we have a button, but obviously it's too big. So in our next tutorial we'll be creating event listener for this button, and let's say we might move forward with our border layout. There's a very good tutorial link from tutorials point. You should follow that to better understand Jython layouts. I'll be implementing this layout in our tutorial series, but if you want a pure text based tutorial, so it's a great thing to have. So there's many layout called border layout, flow layout, grid layout, and some others. So thank you, and see you on the next tutorial.